big dog. You hit contact him. You contact him now, he gonna be like, he gonna be ready. Cause he ain't working, I think he said. Cause I played him last night and he beat me. But
Appreciate it, Coach. Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel.
I finally kicking off.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Wow, anybody take it to the house on my ass.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Huh? Oh, late. Like 12 probably. Maybe 12.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd down, Haskins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
I thought I was too.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. On play action, Haskins.
Why he didn't jump? Fender is standing there looking at that shit, bro. Oh my God.
It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the 1st half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a run with Geis. He fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown.
Ran over my man in the end zone.
Darius Geis with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
But the GM
So
decisions.
Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. One heck of a 3rd down conversion, 33 yards.
I couldn't get my hand out quick enough.
And pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Got him.
But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 28. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. This is caught.
Got him.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Dang, that jump didn't even register my kick. I didn't even register my kick. That's messed up.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Yeah, it didn't register my 2nd button press. That's crazy.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
No, what is my players doing?
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
You don't go for it. Why are you punting? I'm shocked.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Shelling through the defense. There goes a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession.
I know, to play late on your
first
end.
and 10. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now Elliott.
This Elliott ain't an X Factor. He's just what you call him.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. This will be caught by Brown.
Got him again.
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes.
It was either going to be him or Cobb that was going to be wide open.
The Cowboys have taken the lead.
My controller is not registered.
Just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, my controller is not registered. It's crazy, especially on kicks.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Oh, what's going on?
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, a scrap.
I saw that happening when he didn't want to let him. When he didn't turn around, I knew he was going to let him catch him.
Plays
Even
in
if
a
I hit
row.
him.
The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great
I'm
start.
pressing triangle way before when he first threw the ball. I'm pressing triangle.
Now can they continue to feed off that?
That's crazy.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st down, this is Geis.
Oh, that's
and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Haskins on third down.
Got him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And to the 12.
I played him man-to-man by myself. I knew he was going to do that.
At the 12-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to need?
I had already stepped out when I caught the ball.
All next week, situation.
It was going to be a safety.
Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
Ooh, almost got away.
Rookie mistake. They'll wind up getting 9
that was dangerous.
And running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard.
You saw the shake, though?
Not a bad scramble there on
got
first
away.
down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. 23 yards the pickup there. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the third time in 4 NFL seasons.
Oh, I was trying to get the spin off.
Quickly out to Cooper.
Ooh, I'd have got the spin off. All I be playing is to see if he going to go with him. If he don't go, I'm throwing it.
The wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him.
Because if he go with him, I just don't do nothing.
How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing on second and 8. Prescott is going to fire one. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
Dog, my screen just turned off and I scored that touchdown when I caught the ball. You heard me, Gully? You heard me, Gully? My screen cut off when I caught that ball and I just ran straight.
Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
I didn't even see the play all the way through.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Going for the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Prescott now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Redskins scoop it. And they take over. They'll set up shop.
I got to stop doing. I got to step up in the pocket.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Looking deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This is Geis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Geis, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On third down, Haskins.
What the fuck is my controller doing, bro?
Touchdown, Washington.
The other one on the charger.
Final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3.
If they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first
smells
half.
good.
See if they do just that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott to throw this time. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 29.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
And I was playing a man-to-man, too.
He takes it up past the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Prescott on first down. And it's not
That was a bad pass. I don't know how to do that.
Randall Cobb, the intended receiver.
I don't know what I was
That'll bring up
thinking.
second down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. We're going to 54.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Second down, Prescott. And that's going to be intercepted. The all-pro
Another
corner,
pick?
Patrick
That's
Peterson,
bullshit,
and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll start the drive with Love here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
On second and 11 now. Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything.
I was trying to get under him. I could have picked it to let me control him. They won't let me.
They've been very cohesive.
It was obviously should have been, right?
All game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw on third down. Haskins. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Good D.
And wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe...
Man, like they did to me
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get down
on that pick. You saw that pick? That was pass interference. He pushed my man, then went for the one-handed catch. That's an interference.
And that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been
I don't think he
stifling
gonna
these
get
last
a
few
good
drives
game.
offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back
They've been
and
real
review,
stingy
so
with
to
my
speak,
team with
because
the
everyone has
games.
someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice.
Hold up. I got to change my depth chart. I don't know why Amari Cooper not in my slot. That's stupid. Why is he?
To Mr. Davis.
Nah, it looks different.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
He made my man start running,
Good
bro.
protection that time.
Watch that play, Gully. Watch that play, dog. Wide open. And they make him cut it short. I pressed rack and everything. I pressed rack, so he's supposed to run under that. That's crazy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
46.
Mike, 5-5. Mike, you can pass. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Shit, 55 to Mike.
26.
55 to Mike. You gonna get this, boy?
26. 26.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
He's got a man complete.
He went across the line of scrimmage, though? That's crazy.
39. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, D. Big Sears right here.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
Right now.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now Haskins escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. This is
Fuck, man. Come on, man. What you
Washington
doing?
game dialed in now. It's a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They come out here in the eye. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A Very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man, it's Brown. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Wow.
This is going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Malcolm Smith there for the stop. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is taken
Wow.
for a Redskins
Oh, my
touchdown.
God. That was an interception?
Richardson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
Drop the
any way you
pass.
can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Prescott from the gun. He's going deep for Brown.
What the fuck?
A crusher.
How?
Intercepted.
How the fuck did that go like that, man? That's fucking ridiculous. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck? Oh man.
Out there
That's
ready for
what's
this
up,
next
man.
drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
This game
tablet,
full
see
of
what you
shit,
did on the last
boy.
drive.
They just go
When you
completely
score
south
points,
after that,
it's
right
a
quick,
whole
huh?
lot better view than when you're trying to figure out
That's
how to
rough.
fix things there.
Completely
10 yards
south.
there, good for a Redskin first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now he's just running all over me now. That's what's up.
Reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
That's what's up.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Thompson. And I think this defense knew what was
Oh, I pressed the timeout button at the wrong time. Stupid. Dang.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play action. Haskins. Got a man. That's Quinn.
I just lost this game to the Redskins just now.
Inside the 45. And he's going to have another first
That's
down
bullshit,
here.
dog. I'm mad, though, that every time I throw the ball deep, he's like he just magnetized. He goes for the ball, and he get it. I couldn't catch shit. I went for the ball 3 times on 3 passing plays and couldn't get a fucking interception. Now he running all over me like it's nothing. Like I can't do nothing. I was up 21-7. Game fucking stupid, dog. I keep playing this shit. Cause every game don't go like this. It be them stupid games that you know you're supposed to win. It's fucking ridiculous.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
I don't believe this, bro.
It's a loss of a yard there.
Do not
Now
believe this.
second down.
Do not believe this.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing now is Haskins.
Wow.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
I really lost to him, son.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Washington, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Dallas, despite the loss here, it was a splendid regular season as they'll finish at 12-4. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
They played on me in this game, dog. I can't fucking believe this shit. It's fucking trash. 21-7 at one point. That's cold-blooded. I lost 28-21. I couldn't score one touchdown in 2 quarters. Now this fool here. I been hit you up, cuz. Ain't gonna happen.